Hi everyone, welcome to Osneru JavaScript tutorial series. Guys, I really so excited to explain this tricky question guys. And also I have compiled all combination of tricky questions related to type of operator, negations, comparisons. Okay, so this is really going to be very essential guys, not only for interview, even in daily production of your development production. It will be heavily useful guys. Many times I struggled a lot in this case, but after I understood this, I really performed well. Guys, I give you the same kind of exercises to you. So without a delay, let's jump into the code. And before that, I request you one thing. Please take note and pen. Okay, why I'm asking so? Because when I show you the questions, you should guess and write down your answer. Okay, then when I comment out and save it, the answers will be popped on the right side of the screen. Then you should compare your answer with this answer so that you can guess your ability and how much you should improve. Okay guys, now let's test one after another. So guys, you know what are the, if you console string, I mean this, what will happen? But we have given a negation symbol, okay, before each and every data types. So what will be the answer for this? And also I will give one more variations in this. Okay, just guess guys, what will be the answer for this? Take a note and pen and see the result guys. Compare your answer with this answer, and you can code yourself along with me as well. Take your VS Code and start making this combination and type why is it so. Guys, actually string, this is an empty string, so empty string is considered almost like falsy. So if you negate the falsy, it becomes true, therefore it is true here. The second case, it's a valid string, therefore when you negate a valid string, it becomes false. Okay, so negating the string becomes false. And undefined, by default it is falsy value, but when we negate it, it becomes true. The similar case with null as well. Okay, therefore true again. And this is a valid number, so when you negate the number, it becomes false, just like it happened to a valid string. And if you this is actually truthy value. Initially this empty array means it's a truthy value, but when you negate it, it becomes false. Similar case, so this is initially truthy value, when you negate it, it becomes false. Okay, that's why we get this answer. Okay, nice. I comment this and I comment out this. Just guess guys. Okay, already I have given this, sorry. Okay, now guess guys, what will be the output of this? Okay, the just guess, pause and note down and wait for comparison. Now let's compare. Okay, so just as we have compared here, so function of empty execution of code is also a truthy value, so when we negate it, it becomes false. And true is a true absolutely, when you negate it, it becomes false. And not a number is a not a number means it's a falsy value initially, so therefore when you negate it, it becomes true. And 0 is also almost like falsy, then when you negate it, it becomes true. And -2 is a valid number, therefore when you negate it, it means initially it is truthy value, when you negate it, it becomes false. Okay guys, then let's move to next combination. Okay guys, the same kind of combinations, but now I have added negation to the negation. Okay, negation to the negation. So guess what will be the answer. Write down your answer and let's compare with the result. Think for a while. Okay guys, just the opposite. Okay, so this becomes, initially it is empty. Empty means falsy. Then we make it truthy by negating it, and again we give one more added one more negation. So for the true it become false. Okay, the same case happens to others as well. Okay guys, that's nice. Whatever we have done here, just the opposite. Then think of this for a while. Okay, sorry. And think of this for a while and guess your answer. I hope you already guessed it. Yes, this is the answer guys. Okay, the same, the negation of this is this. That's it. Now let's move to next. So along with type of, okay, so we have so many type of. Guys, when you do type of, it gives type of all the data types. So we have null, not a number. So let's guess. Okay, write down your answer. Write down your answer and let's compare. Okay, almost 10 type of we have here. Okay, I hope you guessed it and compare your answer. See guys, so type of null is object because null is an absence of object values, and this is not a number. This is also type of number. Okay, and this is object, therefore type of object. Undefined, type of undefined is also undefined guys. Okay, and type of this curly brace object is also object, and this is number, and this is string, because although there is no valid string value, but still it is a string data type. Okay, and truthy is a boolean, and even if you give false, you can make your own variation as well from it. Okay, and we have function. Okay, the data type is function, and -1 is also valid number, therefore the data type is number. Okay guys, now I comment this and I open this. Guys, it's just that we have added one more type of before this, before the previous one. Okay, so what will be the answer? Okay, just guess and check your answer. Zoom. See guys, everything is string, because it gives, in the previous case, it just gives the information in the string format. Okay, so in this case, the object, it gives the informations about the data type. So it's object, number, so all of them are in the string format. Okay, it gives the report about the data type. That's all. So therefore all of them are string. Okay, therefore when you do type of for all the string, the value is also string. Okay guys, again if you add one more data type here, see here, I have added one more type of. Again it is string only. You can add multiple type of, again it will be string only. Okay, really interesting, right? Yes, for me it's too interesting. Then let me open this. See guys, it's another variation. Okay, we have type of, but we have negated everything. Okay, then what will be the answer guys? Guys, if you negate any data type, okay, it will be boolean, right? Then just guess guys, what will be the type of this? Everything is boolean guys. Okay, everything is boolean because you negate any data type or any value, it will either become true or false. Okay, but whether it is true or false, both are belongs to the boolean data type. Therefore everything is boolean. Again, if you do type of for the boolean, what will happen? Already I told you, right? It will become string. Okay, because it gives the report in the string format. Okay, thank you guys for understanding. And in another variation, yeah, I add one more thing. And another variation, if you already this is a boolean, even if you add this one again, it will be a boolean. Okay, that way it won't change anything. It won't change anything even if you add it here. Okay, same boolean type of. Okay, thank you guys for understanding. Now let's move to next variation. Okay guys, so we have a type of this one, but we have negating it again. So what will be the answer of this? Okay, so when you negate it, what will happen? See, already this gives report. Type of means this gives report in the string. Okay, just guess what will be the output of this. Guys, false, because the type of null is object, but this object is the data type. I mean, it gives the report in the string data type. Okay, the string format. So string is belongs to string data type. So when you negate the string, it automatically becomes false. Okay, and even if you add multiple negation here, so if I add another negation here, the false become true. Okay, so therefore you create your own combination, guys, out of this and check. Okay, and next we go to next, guys. Okay, guys, you may be a great developer or you may be beginner, but this will be a master class. If you are already developer, it will brush up your knowledge, and if you're a beginner, this gives an idea about what is happening here. Okay guys, next the line number 96, it gives compilation error. So for time being, I commented, I explained it why also. So just guess what will be the answer, guys. Now we have jumped into comparisons. Okay, we're comparing two different things. So what will be the output of the first one? Just think and write down your answer. Okay, the answer is, see guys, the first value is true because when you compare with the double equal, that means actually it's a loosely compares, it doesn't check the data type. Okay, therefore it converts this as 0, therefore it is true. And when we have 3 equal, that means strictly equal equality operator, so this will check the data type as well. So when it checks, it gives false because this is string data type, this is number data type, therefore false is the result. And we come again null and undefined. So what will happen in this case? So both, okay, null and undefined, almost like it almost like a 0 value, therefore 0 is equal to 0, true. Okay, it converts internally. And but in this case, this data type is different and this data type is different, therefore it throws false. And next we come here, I mean 95, it gives true, guys, because internally there is an absence of value. Okay, empty string is an absence of value. Okay, the type of is object, that is different, but it is absence of value. The whole thing when compared with loose equality, internally this converts to 0. Okay, because absence of value in the array. Therefore, it is saying 0 equals 0 is true. But when we try to do the strict equality, it compares the data type as well. Therefore, it throws error. What's the error? This condition will always return false since JavaScript compares objects by reference, not the value. Okay. So that's the reason, guys. And you see 0 and undefined. It gives false value. 0 is a valid number, but undefined is not a valid number. There is no type conversion happens here. Okay. Therefore, it is false. And you can create your own variation as well. And we will see next variation here as well. Okay. And this, what to say about strictly equal? Nothing to say. It will automatically throw false. Okay. Now let me open this. Just think of this, guys. Now I comment this. Okay. And write your own answer in note and compare this. Okay. The result is this. Why is it so? Guys, undefined and null, although both are completely different concept, but it is loosely equals. Okay, because this also mention undefined, that is almost 0, and this also absence of value 0. It converts to 0, therefore 0 equal to 0 is true. But that doesn't happens with data type check. When you check with the data type, that means strictly equal, then it becomes false. And we have undefined and 0. Okay, when you compare this, it is false. Okay, just as we have given here. Undefined, okay, it's not defined value, but it's a valid. The 0 is the valid number, therefore it is false. So what to say about triple equal? I mean strictly equal? Nothing to say. It will automatically throw. It don't do any conversion. Okay. And then we come to this comparison, 0 and false. Okay, this false internally converts to 0. Then when we compare it, it becomes true. Okay, and but it doesn't happen with the data type because it's a boolean. This is 0. This is how actually internally in the machine level, in the V8 engine level, it happens. So okay, guys, next undefined we compare with this. Again it is false, guys. Okay, because undefined only loosely equal to null, not with any other value. It may be number, it may be number, boolean, whatever it is. So undefined is always loosely comparable with null. If you compare with any other value, it gives false. Okay. Okay, next we come to this kind of comparison. Guys, you see, half of them throws error. Okay, so because these are not at all comparable, therefore strictly it is throwing some error. Let's read the error as well. Okay, what it says: this condition will always return false since JavaScript compares objects by reference, not value. Okay, so here we are trying to compare the value, therefore comparing the value doesn't happen here. Okay, and this also the same case, and this also the same case, and this also the same case. Okay, the rest of them, guess, guys. And this is the answer. The first case, already we have shown you, this converts to 0, and this also converts to 0. 0 equal to 0, true. But in this case, it compares the references. Okay, therefore it gives false. Not the it doesn't convert anything. Here also the reference comparisons, therefore false. And this also reference comparison, it false. If you do strictly equal, it gives compilation error itself. Okay. Okay, guys, nice. let's move to the next set of tricky questions. Guess guys, what will be the answer of this? So in the first case, it is true. Why is it true? Because the absence of value is falsy, absence of string is falsy, and 0 converts to falsy conditions because the type conversion, type coercion happens. So therefore 0 converts to falsy. So falsy is equal to falsy, true. But it doesn't happen with the data type comparison because this is string data type. So this is a number data type. Okay. So in other case, for example, this case, it converts to this string. Again, it is string. Okay, this is the presence of value. This is completely different data type. So this also, although we have given null here, but it is ultimately a string because we have given within the quotes. Okay, only if it is out of the quote, it will be a valid null value. Therefore, it is false, guys. Okay, thank you. Let's move to next set of questions. This actually combining the plus operator, minus operator, star operator. This is also often a confusing question, guys. Okay, so look at here carefully. So what will be the answer? Write down your answer. Okay, so these are all not related to type, but it's related to type coercion. Okay, in order to add or concatenate with the string, what happens internally? Think for a while, write down your answer, and let me show you the solution. Yes, if your answer is right, really you are great. See guys, so in the first case, type coercion happens whether you are adding the string value into number or number into left to right or right to left. So ultimately it will concatenate the string, it won't add it. Okay, it is concatenated. Therefore 53 and 35, this is belongs to string category, guys. This is not number, it's not a valid number. If you check the type of, you will come to know how to check the type of. It's very easy, guys. I take a copy of this. Okay, and I add parenthesis and I take type of. Okay, see guys, it says string. Okay, and in the right side also you can see if it is a string data type, it gives in black color. If it is other data type, it gives in the blue color. Okay, in the Chrome browser. Okay, then I remove this. You can check, guys, with this method. Okay, whenever you have doubt, just to take this particular one, type the data type and what happens. Okay, then it will be nice. Okay guys, then so 5, this is a string value, minus 3, but it gives the result 2. Why is it so? Because plus performs two different things. One is string concatenations, another is addition of numbers. Okay, so it has two responsibility, but minus doesn't have that responsibility. Its only responsibility is to subtract. Therefore, so it converts this string value into number. So 5 minus 3, I mean number 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, similarly, even if you keep the right side of minus operator, so it converts this into this string value into number value. So 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Okay, the same thing happens, guys, in the multiplication case. Okay, in the division case also it converts, but here there's an absence of value with a string data type. It's not a number. Okay, it doesn't convert here. Okay, therefore it gives converts, but 5 divided by 0. Okay, it converts 0. 5 divided by 0 is infinity, guys. Okay, absence of string is almost of 0. Okay, therefore it converts to 0. 5 divided by 0 is infinity. But here it is a string data type, therefore it says not a number. This is a not number error. Okay, and here we have one more operator, guys. See guys, from here we start. Okay, so here what happens, 2 plus we have given. Okay, 1 is actually changes to number. I mean this is 3. So if we give plus before the string of number, it converts to number data type. Okay, it converts, not, this is an easy method. Okay, that this type conversion happens. Then we are adding string value into number. What happens? This happens the as good as the 135, line number 135, whatever happened. So the same thing happens here. 53 is a string value. Okay, 53 we can say. Okay guys, really it's interesting, right? Now we are going to meet the similar type of typecasting and also concatenation, everything. Guess guys what happens to these lines of code, and write down your code, write down your answer for this challenge. And let me open the answer. Guys, you pause it, okay, for a while, and then think, and then see the result. See guys, it gives some, okay, random answers. You see guys, 1, 2 and 3. Since we have a string data type in between, so only concatenation happens. Therefore 1, 3, 1, 2 and 3. So this string concatenation, ultimately this is also string. It's not a valid number, it's a string. Okay, and let's check with what happens with parenthesis. Okay, and parenthesis, and here we give conversion. Okay, then what will happen, guys? It is 1, 2, 3. It's a number data type, guys. See, it's because it's blue color, it's showing the blue color. Okay guys, this kind of combinations you can try. Just I also tried with you. Okay guys, and in this case what happens here, the type conversion happens, so it becomes valid number. Therefore 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Okay, so here also the same thing happens. Here also type conversion happens, so number is also number, therefore value is 6. Okay, but here in this case also we can see here type conversion happens only for 1 but not for 3. Okay, so therefore it is 0 and 3 is the result. And next case, okay, so here type conversion happens, here type conversion happens to 1. I mean this becomes number 1, and minus operator, so 1 string of 1 minus 1, so it will convert this as number data type, left or right. So 1 minus 1 is 0, so this negation, this will convert this as 1 and also add the minus 1. So what will become internally, I tell you what happens, the comment. Okay, so that what happens here in the first case, just copy it to save time. So this converts, guys. Okay, this minus convert the string into number, and also it add a parenthesis here. Okay, now what will happen as per mathematics? So minus and minus, when minus and minus together it becomes plus. Okay, and this minus converts this also a valid number, therefore 1 plus 1 and 2 becomes 4 here. Okay, maybe if I would have answered this, then I would have wrongly answered, but anyway, now I got the logic, guys. Okay, so we have one more suggestion here, and we guess that answer. This also, if we have two things and finally we have string, this will become string data type. Okay, and we have object. Okay, when we add any string into the object, it will give object. Okay guys, the same thing happened in line number 157 as well. Okay guys, next let me move to next comparisons. This is also very interesting guys. Guess your answer with comparators greater than, less than, greater than or equal to. Okay, this is quite interesting. Let me show you the answer now. See guys, so 2 is a string data type. This is also string data types. It gives true guys. Why is it giving true? Internally what happens? So both are string, it immediately doesn't convert them into number value. Okay, because both of them are string. If one of them are string, it will convert. Okay, the type conversion happens. But here both of them are string, therefore type conversion doesn't happen. So both remains as string, but it compares and give true. How is give true? The Unicode value, it converts to Unicode value. Okay, it compares this greater than, compares the Unicode value of this. So the Unicode value, you research about Unicode value. Okay, just I give this as a task for you. So for the 2, the Unicode value is 50. For 12, the Unicode value is 49. Okay, therefore 50 is greater than 49, therefore it's true. Okay guys. Okay, but again when we reverse it, I mean we give less than, it gives false. Okay, but here the type conversion happens in this case line number 165, because one is number, one is string data type, therefore type conversion happens. So what will happen guys? This will become false, because true is greater than 12 means true is not greater than, okay, 12, therefore it is false. And null and undefined. Okay, I already told you. So when you compare null, okay, when you compare null to 0, it doesn't match. Okay, because null is always loosely matchable with undefined, not with other categories. Okay, that we have already done it. And when compare with the line number 170, okay, the same case happens here. See, because it's null is always loosely coupled with undefined, therefore it gives true here this case, but it's not with the state equality. And here you see guys, null is greater than 0. Okay, but when you give this, null is a special type of data type, therefore it doesn't convert with the simple comparators. Okay, and sorry, it converts in the comparators, so it gives 0. So 0 greater than 0 is false. Okay, some of the things I'm not sure guys, but I'm just guessing it. Okay, and even if this kind of task given to me, only I would have passed 90%. Okay, but it's really tricky guys, it tricks even the advanced developers. Okay, next this comparison happens. When this happens, see guys, this becomes 0 because it converts to 0, null becomes 0 here, and we are saying greater than or equal to 0. Okay, when compare this, it becomes true guys, because this converts to 0, but in this comparator it doesn't convert it. Okay, this simply comparator, but this greater than always try to convert it. Okay, therefore this converts to 0, 0 greater than 0 is false, and here it converts to 0, 0 greater than or equal to 0, it becomes true, because it may be yeah, sometimes 0, and we compare this, it can be true because we have comparing two possibilities. One is greater than possibility, one is directly equal possibility, therefore it gives true. Okay, fine guys, we move to next scenarios. These are also quite complicated, but we should understand this. Okay. Why I have commented this? If I don't comment, it will throw compilation error. Okay. The same error, same old story. Therefore, I comment it, but for your reference, I have kept it. What happens if we give strict equality? Okay, guys, now let's compare this. Guess the output, and this is the answer. Okay, guys. So why it is true, guys? Why in the first case it is true? Okay. So when we compare with the objects, so this is actually the first case. This is a falsy value. Therefore, when we compare, it converts to 0. Okay. And here, initially, in the right side, it is truthy value. Okay. When we negate it, it becomes false. Okay. The false again converts to 0. This also converts to 0. And 0 compared to 0 is true. Okay. This is what happens internally. Okay. I again tell you. So in the left side, since there is an absence of value, okay, it converts to 0. Okay, because we are trying to compare with something. Okay, this operation is different. It converts to 0 directly. But in this case, what happens? This is absence of value. So it is truthy initially. It converts to falsy first with the negations, and again it becomes 0. For not to compare, here already it is 0. So 0 compared with the falsy value, therefore this false becomes 0. So 0 compared to 0 is true. This is what happens internally. And in this case, we are comparing it. Okay, 0, the same thing happens here, but we are greater than. Okay, therefore 0 is greater than 0 is false here. And here 0, and this is also 0 ultimately. So 0 greater than or equal to, because sometimes it can equal to 0, can be equal to 0 is true. Okay, another possibility. Okay, in this case, so null doesn't directly equal to this one. Therefore, directly if you compare, the type conversion won't happen. It won't become 0. Okay. Therefore, in this case, it is false, because this will be 0 anyway. But null equal 0 is false, as we have seen already. Okay. But in the next case, this greater than a symbol really converts it. Okay. So this becomes 0, and this will also convert to 0. So 0 greater than 0 is false. And similar case happens here. This will convert to 0, and this will convert to 0. So greater than or equal to. In that equal case, this becomes true. Okay. Guys, these are all simple warm-up tricky questions. Okay. Now, I request you to guess. Okay. Now we are comparing this. So what will be the result of this? The result of this is this. If your answer is right, we'll get this similar answer. Okay, you explain why is it so, because we already explained all the theory now. Okay, now let me move to next one. Guess what will be the answer. This gives compilation error, better, but sometimes interview they give the code, VS Code converts, it gives compilation, but Notepad or chat won't give. Okay, therefore compare this to becomes true. Fine. Guess what will be this? And answer is true, because Undefined, undefined, both of them string data type, becomes true. Okay, now let me move to this one. Just think for a while and guess the answer. The answer is this. You know why, right? Because already we have explained all the theories. And next we come to this one. This also based on the same theory based. Okay, but now you guess the answer. This is a callback function. Still it's a function, right? The answer is true and true. And this is quite different. Okay, guys, in the interview or in the real time, just crucially watch. Okay, and see this. What will be the answer? Yes, true, because empty 0 0, because empty array length is 0. Okay, 0. You know this, right? This is string type of this object to object is this. Okay, these are all based on the same question, guys. Okay, based on the same basis. Okay, guess this answer. This is the answer, guys. You know why, right? Sometimes when we understand the basic theory, we may well enough, but after we come to the real time scenario, we get confused. Guess this, guys. And write down. This is the answer. And no need to explain because I already explained it. But here there is a tricky because they have given parenthesis. Okay, but even if you give parenthesis, it will do as same as this. Okay. And let's move to this. Okay, guess the answer for this, and this. Okay, this is the answer, guys. Okay, these are all some kind of twisted questions. Okay, see, actually this is type of this is undefined. Okay, this is also undefined, but here we have empty array. Empty array, we are trying to access the 0th index, so it will give you undefined. So undefined, type of undefined is this. This is kind of twist question, guys. Okay, and guess what? These are all, see, actually I have placed negation in two different places. You carefully do it, guys. You do as this as a homework. Okay, and guess yours and try to understand what is the logic which is going on behind it. Okay, I don't explain because already I have explained all these things. Okay, here I have introduced a negation to the equal. It doesn't give just the opposite, guys. Okay, if it is true, it will give false. If it is comparatively false, it will give true. Okay, and these are different combinations and different variations, guys. That's all. Okay, just guess what will be the answer. Write down in a notepad and compare this answer. Why is it so? You know this already because we have explained elaborately. And the same but different variation, guys. This is different variations because we have given negation to false. Okay, we have given multiple negations. Sometimes it may be confusing, but it's really a good exercise for your basic fundamental understanding of this comparable operator and type of negations. So this is the result, guys. There's also another variations. Okay, I hope you guessed right because all theory, all the basic understanding we have given. Think of this, guys, and write down your answer. Wait for a while. and think of the answer is this. Okay. So here one thing to note, whenever we compare two different comparisons, keep parenthesis for whatever that takes the preference. Okay. That's the standard way. And guess this output, guys. I hope you guessed right. Okay guys, so these are all the workout which I have done. I also request you to create your own variations to make your foundation strong. Okay, that's what I request this from this video, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. So similar kind of tricky questions I will bring in the future as well. Thank you for watching. I meet you next video. Bye.